Hey everybody, Graham here with the latest updates and the state of the nation for We Share Abundance for the last month, September. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation. We are the United States of the world and we are on a mission to banish poverty. We're an emerging nation. We've been around for about 3.5 years, putting in solid foundations, and we're now in the process of generating income to put through our treasury to improve our economy, strengthen our currency's liquidity and its value for the benefit of all our citizens. Anybody can be a citizen. We welcome people from all over the world, regardless of colour, class, creed, gender, background, financial status, anything at all. We just see people as human beings. We recognise that every human being is unique and has something unique to offer our community, and therefore is of equal value to every other human being in our community. We should be streaming live on YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group, We Share Abundance Publicly. And I'll be heading over there in a moment because that's where we get most of the comments. I see we have one comment here, and it's from Lewis, who is in Lisbon in Portugal, saying hi to everybody. He is on YouTube, and we do see the YouTube comments here and the Twitch comments, but we don't see the Facebook ones. And most of the comments we get are in Facebook. So I'm going to head over there now. I'm going to make sure my speakers are turned off so that we don't get feedback. And when I get to Facebook, I'm going to be looking for We Share Abundance Publicly group. And we will then be looking for the 1st of October. And if we click to expand, we should get the comments panel ready for people. There is a time delay on the Facebook. I'm not sure whether it exists in YouTube and Twitch. There's definitely a couple of minutes time delay between what I say and it appearing in Facebook. Okay, but we do have Richard in from Devon in the UK. I'm in Cornwall in the UK. We're both not far from each other in the southwest peninsula of the UK, and it's been a grey day today. Excuse me. Right, we're going to get started in just a moment with a very short prayer, followed by a short affirmation. The prayer is there to help us find true happiness in life. That can only be found through loving service to others. And the affirmation is there to help us maintain that non-separatist ideology we have, where we just see everybody as a human being, regardless of any of those superficial differences like gender, height, weight, age, race, and any of those things. They don't matter. Okay. So we've got quite a lot to get through, with it being the 1st of the month. We've got all the figures from last month to go through, and we'll tell you who the top prize winners were in the free raffle that we run every month. There are 6 different raffles really, because we have 6 pools in our Share Hope program, and you can, if you're in all the 6 pools, you get a ticket for the raffle in every pool. So I'll give you that information and our gross national product, where we are, where we're headed for. And we've got Kingsley in from Manchester, UK, letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. So thanks, Kingsley. And let's get started now with that short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, We are so happy and grateful for you, and we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love. And through that love, that each member may find the joy of service, and through service, attract into their life true happiness and everything they want and need. Amen. Yeah, true happiness is what we all seek, but it can't be bought. You can only get it through loving service to others. There are a lot of people that have got a lot of money, they're not happy because they've not found that path to that everlasting joy, happiness that can never be destroyed, which is only achieved through loving service to others. The great thing about it is once you make that your role, your goal, to be of loving service to others, everything else you want in life just happens to flow to you. It's a part of the wonderful way that existence is structured. In fact, there's a quote. I received a quote today. I think I've got it handy. Just bear with me. Um, it's from Bob Proctor, and he said, "Every person and everything in the entire universe is subject to absolute law," and it's a fact. A lot of people will say, "Oh, that's hogwash," but it is a fact. And one of those laws is that the more you put out there, the more you're going to get back. A lot of people say, "What goes round comes round," good or bad. And by giving out that loving service, the more service you offer to the more people and the more value you can put into that service. I'm not talking about cash value, I'm talking about value to those people, the way that you help them. The more everything flows back to you. So there we go. Kingsley said he's winning in pools 5 and 6. Good. We'll give you the top winners in those in a moment, but we'll first have that little affirmation about the non-separatist ideology we have. And that goes like this: we are so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay, let me pull up the numbers. I should have them here handy. Okay, our gross national product for the month of September was $835,358. And that was made up of total commissions and gifts, rewards for logging in, lottery winnings, this sort of thing, was over $500,000. It was $575,230. We add to that the Power of One bonus that people earned, and it's very easy to qualify for the Power of One bonus. We should have more people qualifying. Really, it is one of the most valuable bonuses that I've ever seen, and it is also one of the easiest to achieve that I've ever seen. But we did pay out $6,919 and some cents in the Power of One bonus. We put on one side for charity $250,607. I say put on one side because we put it into a pool. We can't actually cash that in until we manage to create the liquidity that we're looking for in our own currency, where we can exchange our tokens for any other currency in the world in the same way that you can exchange a dollar or a yen or a euro or whatever. but it's put in on one side, and we're building a good charity pool. And as we get that liquidity, we'll be able to take some money out of there to use it for charitable works outside of our organisation. And similarly, with the admin pool, we put in $2,601, and that will, in time, once again, be available and will offset some of the expenses that we have on a monthly basis. 2,000 will get nowhere near covering them in 1 month, but um, every little helps. And as it goes in, we're building that pool, and when it becomes available, it will be available to repay the people that have helped us and maintained us over the past 3.5 years. Okay, what else have we got? We have pool numbers. I can't remember what they were last month, but these seem to be down, I think, which is surprising, because our active member count is consistently going up. Um, but I'm only working from memory. But we had in Pool 1, 2,706 members, Pool 2, 2,673, Pool 3, 2,663, Pool 4, 2,642, Pool 5, 2,602, and Pool 6, 2,601. But we have total active members this month of 4,087. It's actually up on a little bit even since I took these figures. I can give you the figures I took about 20 minutes ago through my admin panel, and I'll give you those in a moment. We do have, as I mentioned, a free lottery. Well, it's a raffle really, every month, a free raffle every month. And it's really 6 free raffles because there's one for each pool that we have. And the total prize money from pool 1 was 2,510. About 20% of the people in the pool get a prize of some value every month. It goes to about 20% of the members in the pool. It can be anything ranging from a few cents to quite a lot of dollars. And I'll give you some of the top prizes in a moment. Pool 2, we paid out $3,715.50. Pool 3, $6,167.50. Pool 4, $12,230. Pool 5, $24,060. Pool 6, $72,150. So a lot of money being given away every month. And as I say, about 20% of all the members of the pool win. It's all totally random. In theory, one person could win the top prize in every pool every month. I mean, it's unlikely. It's more likely that it's spread out, and that usually is the case. But it is totally random. But the pool 1 winner last month was from Pakistan, and it was Mohammed Ismail Khan, and he won $540.80. These prize winnings go into your ShareHub wallet, and the idea of the ShareHub wallet is it's like a bank account. You put in money into your bank account consistently, trying to build that balance, trying to get as much as you can into that account. And then you activate withdrawals, and you can withdraw a minimum of $10, but as much as you choose based on your activity from that account every month. And the idea is not to empty the account. The idea is to keep the account growing at a faster rate. You're pulling money out so that it's there indefinitely. It's going to be there not just for your lifetime, but for many generations to come. So, congratulations to Mohammed. He's $540 richer in his ShareHope wallet today. Pool two was from Nigeria, Zainab Usman, and he won $801.30. Once again, I stress these are just the top prize winners in these pools. There are many other people winning hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars in some of the pools, in addition to the top prize winner. Um, Pool three winner is from India, Sam Lazarus Peter, and he won $1,330.50. The pool four winner is from Israel. I don't think we've ever had a winner from Israel before, and that's Paul Porras. And the top prize in that pool four was worth $2,640. And then pool five winner from Pakistan. That's the second winner from Pakistan. Pool one winner was from Pakistan. Pool five also from Pakistan. Zahur Hussain, and he won $5,200 as the top prize in pool five. And the pool six winner, which is the big one, goes to Canada, and it goes to Chris Snow of Canada, and he is $15,594 better off today than he was yesterday. Okay, wonderful. So that pretty much covers the numbers for you from last month. I will post that in the Facebook group so that you can peruse them at your at your leisure. But there you go. While we're on the numbers, I'll give you these because I forgot to give them to you yesterday, I think. But we had a net increase of 6 in our registered members, 40,556 members now. Net increase because we remove people that don't log in for 2 months. We always get new registrations. So it just means we've had 6 more registrations than people we've removed. As is always the case at the end of the month, our active member count drops drastically because people are active in the current month and yet they don't log in sufficient days because they think, oh, I'm active, I'm okay. And so they perhaps log in 5 or 6 times during the month. And then the next month they're not active because you've got to log in half the available days in the previous month to be active. If you don't, then you're inactive in the current month. You can regain activity by logging in half the available days in the current month. So it'll take you another, what month are we in? October, 31 days, isn't it? So you need to log in 16 days if you're inactive in October to be active in October and, of course, November. But you've got to keep logging in every month, at least half the available days. And so we get a lot of people that don't understand that and they don't do it. And so at the end of the month, there's always a big drop. And we dropped down to 4,090 with that's a drop of 882 in the last 24 hours, just overnight like that, really, because people that were qualified last month and they haven't qualified for this month. They usually all come back through the month. It takes them 17 days to get active, 16 days, sorry, to get active in this month. Most of them will come back and then we'll have more new members and it'll gradually keep increasing as it has done. Multiply Weezer, which is a sister site, which is pretty much dormant at the moment because we have been in the process of transferring our Weezer Abundance tokens into ShareHope tokens on the Binance Smart Chain. And we will be doing a similar activity with the Weezer tokens. But at the moment, the Weezer tokens have hardly any value. They're selling for about a quarter of a cent each or half a cent each, something like that. And that's ridiculous. So as we move them over onto the Binance Smart Chain, we will be controlling the liquidity, make sure that people can sell them quickly, and the price, make sure that they can get a reasonable price for their tokens. And that will rejuvenate the Multiply Weezer site. As I say, it is a sister site. It's an advertising site. It's a very good place to advertise, but it's not a good place to make money at the moment. However, if you are making money there at the moment, as we get those tokens transferred onto the Binance Smart Chain, you will then reap the benefits. Our email verified members went up by 1 in Multiply Weezer to 15,888. There was nobody new that bought advertising in the site today, but the bonus pool, which goes up just purely from logging in, we get a revenue share, as does everybody that logs in that has an account there, a pro account, a paid account that has bought advertising. So there's 6,456, which we're classing as pro members because they've bought advertising at some point. Many of them buy advertising over and over and over again, and that doesn't inflate the figures. It's only when somebody new decides, oh, I better have a go at this advertising, that number goes up. But we have an increase of $2 in our bonus pool to $10,245.23, purely from that revenue share that you get just from logging in to the Multiply Weezer account. So that covers the numbers. Okay, what else has been going on today? Binance. I've been struggling with Binance over the past weeks, but more over the past days, I suppose. I am trying to put together something which is totally concrete, which will agree with their compliance regulations or whatever it is, to get our account sorted out. Because at the moment we're struggling with it because Binance don't accept us as compliant. They've agreed that I am me, and they've agreed I live where I live, but they don't agree, or they're not happy with the proof of the source of income. And I've shown them all sorts of things, but I'm trying to find every different source of income we have and put it all together to submit to them, so that if that doesn't work, I don't really know what we can do. But that's where we are, and it's making it difficult to pay larger amounts out of Binance. We are gradually getting through them, but it's dragging on. What I'm going to see if I can do once we get the exchange linked into the Binance Smart Chain is transfer everything that we've got into the Binance Smart Chain I'll probably split it between two wallets just in case we get anything weird going on with. I'll probably split it between MetaMask and Trust Wallet. So it will always be available there and automatic for withdrawals. But until we get that link completed, which is going to take another week, maybe a little bit more, but hopefully just another week, then there's not a lot we can do with it. We just have to plod on as we are. So that is where we are with that. Of course, there's no development going on today because it's weekend. Although Max does sometimes work weekends, he isn't totally dedicated to just working for us. He is a freelancer and he has other jobs as well. And so we allocate a certain number of hours a day to what he's doing for us. And that is why it takes longer than you would expect because he doesn't work full time on it. If he'd work full time, he'd probably get it done in 2 or 3 days, but he's not available for that amount of time. So it's like an hour or two here and there. But he does know his stuff and it will work when we get there. Okay. Who else have we got? We have Kingsley saying he'd won in pools 5 and 6. We've got Andrew in from New Zealand. Good morning, Andrew. And we've got Kingsley saying, wow, Chris Snow again. He was top prize winner some years ago. Yeah, I think he was. I can't remember when. It wouldn't have been maybe 1 year. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, that's what I say. In theory, somebody could be the top prize winner every month. It's unlikely because there are lots of people, and it's just a case of like picking one out of the hat. But it's possible because it is totally random. Okay, so well done, Chris. Anyway, he's won again for Canada. Okay, what else have we got? Yeah, I mentioned yesterday we have a program that I like because it is helping people. If you've seen the movie The Sound of Freedom, which I haven't, but I've heard a lot about it, but I don't have time to watch movies, I'll be quite honest with you. But if you've seen that film, you know a little bit about the underground child charity. And this is a group of people that are committed and dedicated to finding kidnapped children, penetrating the underworld, trafficking of particularly young children, but also teenagers, for exploitation. And of course, they need funds. And I know that Tony Robbins backs quite heavily that organisation, but they always need more and more funds. I think Tony actually went on one mission with them, and he found it really harrowing and very, very difficult and stressful. But it is something that we need to support, and that's why I put it in. It may well, I've not really looked at the compensation plan. It may well be a good, profitable plan. It may not. I don't know. I'm not really interested in the income that can be generated, although they say it can be good. Let's look at it from a point of view of humanity being spread the word. So even if you're not interested in making money by networking and spreading the word, spread the word about this program because a large portion of the income that comes into the plan is paid out to charities that are helping children, not just in this underground situation. I can't remember the name of the operation, but it's um, but also um, charities that help children that are suffering with problems. There's an awful lot of teen suicides, far more than there really should be. Um, that's another of them. So the good thing that this program is supporting, and the great thing is, the more we spread the word about it, the more we are creating awareness that this problem really exists. And that is the purpose of the film, that The Sounds of Silence, no, The Sounds of Freedom, sorry. Um, I say I've not seen it, but it is there to bring this situation to light. The more people know about it, the more will be done to stop the abuse of children all over the world and from all different countries and the trading. It's heinous. Okay, so that is now in the downline builder. When you go into the multiple income streams, it is the first program you will see. And you can register free and you can spread the word free as an affiliate. And that's what this is about. So get in there and do it for the sake of making this situation known throughout the world. If you can afford it, it's only $12.99, $12.99, $13 per month. And large portion of that goes to these charities. And after they've taken out money for commissions and things, because they do have a reward for referring other people. And you could say to yourself, well, I'd rather just give $13 to the charity. And yeah, you can do that if you choose. And that way they're getting the full $13 because they're not getting the full $13 going through this Save a Child program. However, the object of the Save a Child program is to use the network marketing principle to spread the word and get the word out there and get more people in. And if you get out there and spread the word, instead of just giving $13 to a charity and saying, okay, that's me done, it will have a far greater impact and generate much more money than just your single $13. And so take it seriously, get involved, even as a free member, and spread the word, promote your link. I don't know whether you can earn anything as a free member. I have no idea, but you can share your link, and what goes round comes round. The more service you are to other people, the more you will benefit from it. And serving the charities behind this plan, I believe, will bring happiness into your life. True happiness. Okay. So I did send that out in an email. I can't remember what else we've got. Of course, Vortic are supposed to be paying the withdrawals starting today or tomorrow. We've not heard officially from Vortic. I don't know whether there's something coming here. Just a minute. No. I'll tell you why, because I don't have Vortic in this. There may be something in a Telegram. I think they've got a Facebook group as well. Um, as far as I know, there's nothing definitely positively official yet. There's been a lot of communication that says, yes, it is starting, but we've not had it really being officially mentioned. I do know that Jensen is now in Istanbul. Uh, Apparently, the IT work has been completed. There are always bugs, so there might be some bugs in which will need rectifying. But as far as we're aware, withdrawal should be starting. Uh, I doubt whether they'll be starting today. I mean, it's not Sunday. They always used to pay on Monday. With the new system, they should at any time, I believe. Once again, we need confirmation on that. But if it starts paying, then you need to get your withdrawal request in, and it needs to be in before 11 p.m. tonight to be valid for this week. Hopefully, they'll all go through. Okay, so that is Vortic. Have we got anything else that? Uh, Let me find this just a minute. I'm going through my notes here to see what else we've got. Mentioned the saving a child. $12.99. If you can afford it, just treat it as a donation, but don't just pay it and forget it. Promote promote your link. Don't matter whether you get people in or not, but promote your link. Eventually, if you expose it enough, you will get some people signing up. And the more people we get signing up, the more people will know about this situation. And the more people that know about it, the more chance we have of something positive happening. No, I don't have anything else in my notes there. I've done the end of the month. Of course, tomorrow, Monday, Devyani will be back and we'll see where we are with any development upgrades. And I'm hoping that maybe tomorrow we'll get finished with the secondary stake because there'll be another payment due. Payment for the 2nd of October from stable stake and secondary staking. I'm not going to do manually. We'll put it all on automation as soon as that is available. 7, 8, 9, 10 days, maybe. It was a maximum of 14 days that we were quoted, but that started Friday, and it's 14 days, not just working days. So another 11 days maximum, but I'm hopeful that it will be less. Okay, got Syed in. I have a short question. If I invest $100 for monthly $10 withdrawal in Wealth Builder plan, which token I get withdrawal every month? The Share Hope token, Syed. Okay. And to the Binance Smart Chain, it is instantly exchangeable in our internal exchange for USDT if you choose to do that, or you can keep it as Share Hope. It's either. You get paid in Share Hope, but our internal exchange, you can automatically convert it into USDT, BEP20 token, and that is at the same rate as shown in your dashboard and without any fees. Okay. Let's have a look in the app and see if we've got anything from anybody else that's in YouTube apart from Lewis. Good, he's here now. No, there's nobody else in from YouTube or from Twitch. And no other questions. So that's it from me for today. God bless you all. I'll be back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 7 p.m. London time, YouTube, Twitch, and in our Facebook group. We share abundance publicly. Until then, get out there, be Visa warriors, share hope tokens, um, soap, coupons, um, save a child. Sign up for it. It's free to sign up, and then promote your link like mad. Get the word out there. It's very, very worthwhile. It'll make you happy. Okay, that's what we're all about, making people happy. That's it then. Oh, just a minute. We've got another question. So when we see multiply, we set right direction. Once we've got the Facebook ads campaign for Turnkey Cash Cow and the exchange completed for the automatic payments from We Share Abundance, we will then be focusing on the next two projects, which are Fund Miracles website and um, Multiply Weezer. The Weezer token is really the driving force for that. Okay, so that's it from me. As I said, see you later, alligator. In a wild crocodile. See you later, alligator. Always wear a smile. See you later, alligator. Go the extra mile, yeah. See you later, alligator. Come on, in a wild crocodile.